These kiwis might be the most difficult thing I've painted. Welcome back to Monthly Minis, where I paint a small study based on the mood of each month. I'm a little late this month, but this is for February, and these are kiwis. For February, I didn't have a lot of ideas on what to paint. There's not a lot of fruit that's in season. None of the holidays have specific fruit attached to them, except maybe chocolate-covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. And generally in February, I was feeling very uninspired. But then I remembered that kiwis are in season, and they are technically a berry, so that's what I went with. Not only did they stay within the theme that I've been keeping for this year so far, but I knew that they were going to be a challenge based on the textures. I could have done a picture with the bright green insides, and I kind of regret that I didn't, but I knew that the most challenging part of the kiwis were going to be this waxy, kind of ribbed texture on the leaves, and then, of course, the furry outsides. So I focused on those, just for the difficulty.
So these kiwis are probably the least detailed drawing that I've done in a very long time, and I am nervous about how I'm going to achieve certain textures. The fur on the kiwis, I think, is going to be a particular challenge. I've never really been great at hairy textures. And the other thing is the leaves. So these two are like the tops of the leaves, and then these two are the underside of the leaves. So not only does that mean a different texture within the veins and different shadows, but the underside is a little bit softer and the top layer is a little bit more waxy, and it does have a bumpier texture, which is again something that I can't really do until the top layer with highlights.
I actually think that the furry outsides turned out pretty good. I added the tiny little hairs at the very last layer with a super small brush, keeping in mind the lights and the shadows that I had already put in. I think I would go with a slightly skinnier brush next time. They're a little bit too thick, but overall, I'm really happy with them. I think one thing that I would change is I think I got a little bit too light on some of the kiwis. Like my favorite one is this one right here. And that one is the one with the least contrast, and I would say the skinniest stroke. So that's probably something I'll keep in mind for the next one. The leaves, on the other hand, were a nightmare. I kept thinking that I could work out all the leaf issues when I started to do the painting layer, and this is just lesson 515 of why I should be working out a lot of these issues in the drawing. While my painting skills are improving, they're just not where they need to be in order to solve these kinds of problems, especially when it's a subject I'm unfamiliar with. I'm still trying to figure out what went wrong on the leaves because I am not happy with them. And I think a big part of it was not sticking with my decisions that I made in each of the steps. I kept changing my mind, but I was able to push through and get them done to the point where I was ready to varnish. And now I'm just debating on whether or not I'm going to redo this. But for now, I'm going to give it a rest and move on to the monthly mini for March. I am going to challenge myself again with a very green leaf heavy plant. So if you're curious to see what that is, follow along, and I'll see you when I clock out.